Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're talking about the new Hermès Summer Beauty Collection. There are a few items to talk about. I picked up one and that's today's video. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. Let's start off by breaking down this new Hermès Summer Beauty 2023 collection. I was going to talk about this in a Will I Buy It, but it came available to me here in Canada so quickly that I didn't even get a chance to mention it in a Will I Buy It. So I have these photos here from Weijie Beauty over on Instagram. So this is the part of the promo photos here. So this is a very concise, precise little release, which I love. I love a short, little, compact, curated luxury beauty collection. So there are three new blushes. These are the Rose Hermès Silky Blush Powder. There are three shades available in the Hermès Silky Blush Powder formula. There is 35 Rose Doré, 47 Rose Ambré, and 58 Rose Cuivre. Now, in person, I went to Holt Renfrew here in Montreal, and they are available at the counter, but they did not have any testers, so I just had to go like this with the product. And they are currently available online at the Holt Renfrew website. There is an affiliate link for you to shop there. Now, I need to show you the one that I picked up. I got 58 Rose Cuivre because in person, 35 and 47 both look similar in hue and color story to my 19 Rose Abricot. So I have this one here, and Rose Abricot is like a beautiful peachy, like a soft pinky peachy apricot shade. And the first two colors on top really reminded me of this one here. So I got number 58 Rose Cuivre because it looks different than what I already own. And I've been meaning for some time to pick up a more pinky or just a different shade of blush from Hermès. And what's interesting is if we look closely here in the pan, these blushes look a little bit different in the formula. So you can tell that my original one, the 19 here, the apricot shade, looks more matte in the pan, whereas this new blush here, the three of them in the pan look to have a sort of satin finish. I wasn't able to swatch the other two because there were no testers available yet, but I can tell you that in person, these three new shades have what appears to be some sort of satin finish. It doesn't look as matte. So we're going to go ahead and do a demonstration in a moment here. But I can tell you that the three of these, the three new shades, all look the same in the palette. Hopefully the same on the cheeks as well. And from what I'm seeing, I believe that these three are in fact permanent. I asked Olga, she is the counter manager for Hermès at Holt Renfrew. I'll leave her phone number down below if you want to contact her. She was very nice, so it's Olga. And she told me that she believes these are in fact permanent. And if I look at the Holt Renfrew website, it doesn't say anything special, limited edition. It just looks like they've added a few new blush shades for the summer, which is great. And there was also a new Rose Hermès Rosy Lip Enhancer in this summer release. This is called number 27 Rose Confetti. Love it. I love the promo photo. It looks like a pink popsicle. It looks super fun, super summery. I really wanted to get it, but they didn't have it in store yet. And if you look at the Holt Renfrew website, now that I'm filming this, April 29th on a Friday, I think, it's listed as unavailable or out of stock. So I don't know if there's a little bit of delay in getting the new lip enhancer, but I think it looks really cute. Maybe, fingers crossed, by the time I upload this, it's going to be live. But yeah, right now it doesn't look like it is, unfortunately. But if it had been in store, I would have picked it up. A little bit more product information. On the back of the box here, it says that it's a silky iridescent powder vibrant color. So I think it's going to have a satiny iridescent finish. Hopefully nothing too tacky or, like nothing like a chunky glitter, but that's interesting. Unfortunately, I don't have the box that my first blush came in, so I can't see what the back of it says. I'm going to go ahead and put the ingredient list here, so go ahead and pause that if you want to read the ingredient list. Now, this here says that it was made in Italy. It was 106 Canadian plus tax, which is the same price as the other blushes, and it has a 12-month lifespan. So technically, once you open this up, you have 12 months to use it up. I always keep my products a little bit longer, but I'm just reading you guys the facts here. And interestingly enough, there's more product in this new blush here. So the original one is, or the apricot one is 6 grams of product, and this is 6.7 grams of product. So you almost get a full gram more of blush in this new collection here. I imagine that all 3 of these have more, but I don't remember. I didn't, look at every single box, but this one here, the Rose Cuivre 58, has more product in it. This has the same smell as apricot. It's the exact same. So apricot now kind of looks not matte, but it looks like there's no definition in the packaging. There actually are little grooves, but I just, swirled my brush around so many times that it sort of disappeared. So I'm going to go ahead and do a swatch. Let's go ahead and just appreciate this one last final time. And also this is refillable, so you can buy the refills once you're done and pop them in and out. Although from what I understand, the process is not quite seamless, so it's not like you can just buy the refill and put it in the compact and just pop them in and out. I think the refill is more for once the blush is completely used up. So this is number 58. So Rose Cuivre translated is like a coppery pink, and you can see a little bit of the satin finish here. It doesn't look completely matte. I'll go ahead and swatch my apricot blush next to it so you can see the difference in the finish. Obviously the shades are incredibly different, but it's more just to show you the difference in the finish here. So this is apricot. They both feel very soft. They both feel the same. Well, I think maybe apricot feels a little bit softer, just a little bit. It could be that something about having it a shimmer finish changes the formula a little bit. And now that I'm swatching them side by side, they kind of look, they don't look identical, but they kind of look in the same family. I kind of wish this was a bit more pinky, but this might look different on my cheek. Looking at this very quickly, it looks like it's that beautiful mix between a blush and a bronzer. Not quite a bronzer, but just sort of a cheek product that could be multi-use, that looks like a beautiful marriage between bronzer, contour, blush, that sort of just meets a little bit of everything and a little bit of highlighter as well. So without any further delay, let's go ahead and apply this. I'm using my Hermès travel brush. I love this brush so much. It is so incredibly soft. It's so soft and so silky. So this was limited edition, and then they brought it back, thankfully. I'm gonna go ahead and dip in. I'm gonna go in lightly at first because, wow, this picked up so much product right away. I'm just gonna knock it off. Apologies to headphone users. Let's go ahead and just apply a little bit. This blush is very opaque and saturated. You really don't need to dip in a lot. I literally just press the brush into the blush and get all of this color payoff. It looks really beautiful. So for my complexion, I just have some foundation and concealer. I didn't put on any bronzer, any highlighter, anything like that, because I just wanted to see how the blush wears. I think it looks really beautiful. It looks luminous and soft. It doesn't look like a chunky glitter. It really is seamless. It really is blending in and applying like my first blush. And Hermès is so expensive. Their blushes are very expensive, but honestly, their blushes are so long wearing. Like this is going to last all day. Like there's absolutely zero fading. Nothing fades away. You can wear a mask. It is staying put. It's staying in place. I'm just going to add a little touch up here. And I love the glow. Like it's satiny. What was it called? Like iridescent. When I saw iridescent, I was like, ooh, is that going to be like a disco ball or like a big chunky glitter? But no, it's very, very soft. You could apply a bit of highlighter over top if you wanted to, or this could be the type of blush you have when you want it to be, you know, like multi-purpose. Like I can't be bothered to apply anything else on my cheeks, just some concealer and a blush, and away I go. While this little travel brush, the tiny yet mighty brush, picks up a lot of product, I do feel like it is still buildable. Like it doesn't leave like a big splotch of, you know, clownish red. It does feel very buildable. So this is the blush application here. Again, I'm not wearing any highlighter, or I'm not wearing any primer either, I forgot. But yeah, this is the blush number 58, Rose Cuivre. I like it. I kind of wish it was a bit more pink. I was hoping for maybe a little bit more pinky. It's not that coppery. It's not too dark, although you can build it up. Like I could apply more if I wanted to. It's sort of like this burnished pink, reddish copper. It's very pretty. This would also be very pretty as eyeshadow. Like this could be a great travel brush as well. If you want it to be more intense, like if you have a deeper skin tone than me, then just keep adding a bit more and you're going to get more color payoff. But this is it here. It reminds me of like an hourglass blush that's like that harmony of not iridescence, well I guess iridescence as it says, but then color as well. So it's giving you shift and light and healthy glow. Unfortunately, when I woke up, I had a little bit of like red splotchiness here for mystery reasons. So that's unfortunate for a blush demonstration, but I think it's very pretty. I kind of wish it was a bit more pink, but I'm very happy with it. I think for summer, it's really gorgeous because I think that the iridescent finish, as they say, really leans into that healthy glow for summer. Just that like, sun-kissed, just healthy. I didn't actually go into the sun and get sun damage, but my skin looks like it did. So I really like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do maybe some swatch comparisons because I have a couple of other blushes that are that beautiful mix of if a blush and a bronzer had a baby, and it sort of gives you that like, multi-use, multi-purpose cheek product. The first blush in question is the Chanel Jersey blush. And I think that this blush from Chanel is the one that helped me discover the baby between a bronzer and a blush. So this is Jersey here. It's almost like Jersey is a bit more bronzer-esque. You know, it doesn't have as much red. And it has, I don't know if you can see it here, but Jersey does have a little satin finish. I think you can see it here. So here is just compared. And then another one here. This is like a new discovery for me, but this is the Dior blush. This is number 459 Charnel. So this is Charnel here. I think it's a little bit deeper. I thought at first maybe the Dior blush would be a bit more, like I thought it'd be closer to Hermès, but actually it's a bit more like a bronzer, but warmer, a bit more brown. But as you can tell, I like what I like. I love this trio. If this was a palette, could you imagine? This would be a gorgeous cheek palette here. Yeah, I think that this is really stunning. I love this finish of satin first of all, because it just looks very luminous. It looks healthy. It gives you that combination of products, and also the blush that met a bronzer. I still think that this falls in that category, but maybe just a little bit more pink. It has some pink, but I kind of wish it was like a brighter, cooler pink, but I still think it's lovely. I love this for summer because it's multi-purpose. It looks like bronzer, like blush, like highlighter. Very, very easy. I think for warmer months, it's going to look absolutely gorgeous. I also have my new Hermès bronzer here in the shade 2 Atlas. I really love this one. I've been dipping into it a lot. The logo is still staying in place. I think maybe I'll skip it today because I like the look of just like a fresh face with just a little bit of blush. I think it's very, very pretty. I like how luminous it is. I like how radiant this is. It's nice. There's no glitter particle. It looks just like a very, very natural highlighter. Like it kind of looks wet a little bit, but not too much. It's incredibly natural. If you like that lit from within healthy glow highlighter that doesn't look like a stripe on your face, I think you would really appreciate this. What is there left to say that I haven't already said? Nothing, but I will repeat myself one last time. I love the finish. I think it's beautiful. I think it's just very natural and very luminous. If you like a multi-purpose blush or a multi-purpose cheek product, you will definitely love these last 3 added. I like the color. I wish it was a bit of a brighter pink, but I can still make it work with what I have. And yeah, I think that using the term iridescent is a misnomer. I think they're doing themselves an injustice by calling it iridescent, because I think some people like myself might be turned off a little bit by the term iridescent at first. It's more just a soft, luminous, healthy glow. So yeah, that is my take on this new Hermès summer release, this new Hermès blush. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you excited? I mean, I didn't even get a chance to talk about it in a will I buy it. It just happened so quickly, and then I was like, oh, I guess I'll go get it. It was a bit of an impulse decision, but sometimes that happens with makeup. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure to leave a comment down below. And that's all I have for you guys for today. So I'll see you next time. Bye.